Hey everybody, Gary here, GK Aquatics. Today I'm going to show you an easy way to make your own spawning mop. If you happen to be wanting to breed some egg-laying fish, preferably egg scatterers, this works best for. But it's really quick, really easy. First of all, what I've got here is some acrylic yarn. It's not cotton, it's acrylic. You can use any color you want. I prefer green. It blends right in, the fish like it, etc., etc. But I use acrylic because it's color fast. The cotton yarns tend to leach colors into the water, so I don't use that. But it's just regular acrylic yarn. This is really easy. I'll show you how I do it. You need a book. You can use either a soft notebook like this or even a hard-covered book. It's not that important. I've done it before with the hardcover. This is my first time using a soft cover one, and I'll explain why when we get to that part. I'm just going to open it in the middle, stick that in there. It won't matter for long. And you just start wrapping until you pull that right out, and that did not work at all. Let's try that again. And you just wrap. Oh, see, I got too tight there. There we go. That's better. Try to keep it as straight as you can so you get the long loops. Sometimes it's not all that easy. You would think this wouldn't be that difficult. Anyway, I may fast forward through this just to keep, so you don't get bored. All I'm doing is wrapping it around time and time again. And let's fast forward. Now, as you can see, what I've done is it has done that and actually made a much smaller loop, which a hardback cover book will not do that. Okay, so I've got enough there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, cut it off here, and I'm going to cut an extra piece about this long. So I've still got that, and I've got this extra piece. I'm just going to take this right here at the top. I've got the piece that I tucked in and the end right there. Pull that tight. Just put a knot in it. That's it. Now, you can slide that off. If you use a hardcover book, it won't twist like that, but it'll be much more difficult to get off the book. Now that I've done it both ways, I think I actually prefer the other way better. Now at this point, there's a couple things you can do. You can put a rock in here to make it sink, or you can put a cork in here and then just tie it off with another piece and it fastens in there. In my experience, if you boil this, which I want to do anyway, just to make sure that there's no other stuff in it that I don't want in it. And if there are any areas that aren't color fast, but it should be. I don't know. But I've always boiled them just because. So then you take it, you hold the knot right at the top. And just cut right through them all if your scissors are sharp enough. And that's what you have, is a little spider. Now what we'll do is I'll take this, I'll boil it for about 10 minutes. Do like that. You can make this a lot thicker by just more wraps, more and more and more wraps. The yarn is not expensive, but you go more and more wraps, and there you have it. It just poofs out. Now, you can put a cork in the top to make it float, and it'll hang there like that in the aquarium. You can put a rock in it, and it'll pull this down. And I'll show you later what they look like without a rock or anything in them. All right, let's go inside and boil this. Okay, here we are. I put water in a pot. I put that in there. I'm going to let it soak a little bit. I have it turned on high, but it's obviously, I got my hand in there. It's not warm yet. Once it comes up to temperature, I'm just going to let it warm up or let it boil for about 10 minutes. After it boils, we'll come back and I'll show you how I put it, what it looks like in the tank and how I put it in there and stuff. If you're still with me right now, make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll be back when this is boiling. And here we go. As you can see, we're boiling and it has sank already. It is completely waterlogged. It helps it to sink, and we're not going to have any problems there. All right, let's go see what it looks like. Like I said, you want to let it cool down. Well, you take it out of the water. Take it out of the water, just put it on in a pan or something to cool down to room temperature. Once it's down at room temperature, I'd give it a good rinse, and then you can put it in the tank. We'll go see what we got. Okay, and here we have my Kili tank. This spawning mop's been in here a couple weeks. There's no rock and there's no cork or anything in there. It just sinks because I boiled it. Now this one had about twice as many wrappings on it, so it's a bit bushier and you can go even bigger. Now let's see, there's my female in the back. Don't mind all the mess. I just did a water change on this and everything's all stirred up. There's the female in the back. Oh, it's not even gonna go there. It's focusing on all the garbage in the water. Really? And there's the male. Come on, come on. Alfie Simon Stratum Lamborghini. Can't wait. But anyway, they're in there. That's what the spawning mop looks like right there. They haven't given me anything yet. Of course, I haven't really been feeding them live foods or anything, so you know, if I really went at that and fed them a lot of live foods, it would really help that situation out. So anyway, there you go. That's how you use this, or that's how you make a quick and easy spawning mop. Not difficult at all. And just for fun, let's go look at Discus. There we go, Discus tank. Look at them. The angelfish are looking good too. I just love this tank. Still got the penguin tetras in there. They're all doing good. Most of the little cories are hiding along with the bristlenose. They're hiding underneath the wood. See, now they're all coming over here because this is the corner I usually feed them at. They're pretty. Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. If you have any questions on the spawning mop or on this tank or anything else, just leave them down in the comments section and I'll get back to you as quick as I can. I love reading comments and I try to answer them all. We'll see you next week.